Authorities have reopened an investigation into the mysterious death of a black mother in North Georgia. Police ruled Tamla Horsford's death at an adult sleepover party in 2018 accidental, but there is renewed interest in the case, and celebrities including rapper 50 Cent join more than 500,000 people calling for justice, and now Horsford's family is speaking out. CNN's Linda Kincaid reports.
With a beaming smile and a sparkle in her eye, Tamla Horsford was a ray of light, according to her family, a mother of 5 boys who put everyone else first.
Super mom. She made sure she could provide for them. She was always the type of person who would stand up for the little guy, you know?
Now her tragic death is seeing renewed cries for justice in the midst of a nationwide movement.
It's unfortunate that it has to take other people's heartbreak and other people's loss for the proper attention to be given to this case involving my sister.
In November 2018, Horsford went to a friend's sleepover birthday party at a home in North Georgia. The next morning, the 40-year-old was found in her pajamas, unresponsive, in the backyard. Until now, her family has not spoken out publicly. Their grief still as raw as the night Horsford died.
It's just hard for me to talk about her.
The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office ruled her death an accident, concluding she fell from a second-story balcony. An autopsy uncovered a blood alcohol level of 0.23, nearly 3 times the legal driving limit in Georgia. Traces of Xanax and marijuana were also found.
But never, ever have I seen my sister become sloppy drunk and incoherent. And so I doubt that she would pick, a sleepover with people that she was just getting to know to start behaving that way.
The attorney for Horsford's family says despite repeated requests, police never provided any autopsy photos. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says he didn't follow procedure. Ralph Fernandez says that's not true.
How unusual is it to request autopsy photos and not be given them?
It's never happened, but it defies logic.
And he claims that's not the only issue that defies logic.
The placement of the body, multitude of injuries, what I would consider to be defensive injuries, the inexplicable post-mortem bleedings.
The sheriff's office says it conducted a thorough and comprehensive investigation. But Fernandez believes there's a strong possibility Tamla Horsford's death was a homicide.
There were numerous inconsistencies in a series of statements, the disposal of evidence, the relationships between the parties.
Across the U.S., the case has sparked a huge petition, with celebrities like Kim Kardashian and 50 Cent also calling attention to the cause.
I think people are just tired of seeing, loved ones being taken so senselessly.
After the public outcry, Georgia authorities reopened the investigation at the request of the sheriff's office. But the family is not satisfied.
We just want justice. Boys, I just need justice.
We need answers that make sense. None of this makes sense. None of it.